Thanks for joining me again here at Berrybrook Morgan. Oh, look at this. It's a +8. This one obviously is in Corsa red. This is a 2001 car with about 32,000 miles on the clock. This one has a rather understated front end, but we'll get to why this is special in a little bit. There we go. There are the silver alloys as we come down. Look at it. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Lovely inside, which we'll talk about as well. Roof on there is a mohair easy up hood on there, which is really nice. As we come around the back, you've got spare with a cover and the luggage rack as well. One other nice addition is that wind deflector. You might be able to see it just there. And actually, while I'm talking about wind deflectors, we've got them on the wings as well. I don't know if you can just see that one there. And you can also use the sun visors to help as well, which is absolutely fantastic when you're driving along, I assure you. I think we should go and have a look inside this car because it is very, very pretty inside. So the neck rolls there complement this car. You've got the red piping against the magnolia. Looks absolutely lovely. Again, red carpets with alternate style piping on there. The walnut dash and the motor litre steering wheel on there really, really do add to this car. Let's just have a quick look under the bonnet. Oh, look at that. Don't believe what it says on the outside of that. That is not a 4-litre engine. I'll tell you what, the best thing for us to do would be actually to take this car for a little test drive. Let's close the bonnet up. Let's go. Listen to that. Listen to that. Whoa! Like bottled thunder. Absolutely incredible. Well, folks, thanks for joining me. Now, I've actually shot this video once already and it didn't record. Hilarious. But welcome back. Welcome back to Berrybrook and welcome to a very special car. Now, this may look like your, can't really say average +8. +8. But it really isn't. So this started off its life as the 4-litre equivalent, but then it was changed to a 4.6. And my God, whoa! Wow! It is breathtaking. It really is. Not only do you get that thumping soundtrack, but my God, you get, it's like someone pushing you from behind and shouting in your ear at the same time. Whoa. Phenomenal. Honestly, this is the most amazing car. Wow, I know big engine cars have kind of gone out of fashion, but Jesus Christ, this is amazing. It is not only rapid, it feels very precise. There is a good reason for that. Very good reason. So the work that's been carried out on this car, there really has been no expense spared on this at all. Oh my God. So this has had some nice stuff done to it. So I've mentioned about the 4.6 litre. Oh, let's just calm down a second. 4.6 litre engine. It's also had a tornado chip as well, so it's been remapped. God only knows what horsepower it outputs. I don't think it's actually been on a dyno yet, but it's going to be over 350. I'm confident. However, but what is the point of having all that power if you can't handle it? This car's also had a full suspension upgrade, so not just the front adjustable shocks. It's had the 5-link rears as well, which means actually it's not only putting down that power, but it's keeping that power down. It's, you know, the wheels aren't bouncing around. It means it's drivable. Just fantastic. Honestly, my heart is in my mouth. There's nothing else that I've driven like that. And you know, I've had some other stuff. You look back at the videos, you've had stuff like the last of the plus 8s, which is silly insane. The Aero 8s, they're mad. The Aerial Atom delivers power in spades. You know, 0 to 60 in just under 3 seconds. Which you can't really use anyway. But Jesus Christ, this just develops so much power and torque and actually puts it down. I like the plus 8 because it is a bit of a brute, you know. You've got that massive engine, and the reason why they stopped building them is because they've just gone out of fashion. The Roadster took its place, which is fantastic. I love the Roadster, really, really good. Come on, you, out the way. But this is what they should have been like this. Really should have been. You know, these were developed as a rival for the Porsche 911 in the late 60s, and they were quicker than a 911. There's no beating it. Back in a long time ago, obviously Porsche have picked up the mantle and run with it. Morgan have done something a little bit different, you know, remain traditional. It's all about the drive. It's about you and the car, not necessarily the car doing all the work. Now, obviously, I'm being respectful. Don't know what's around this next corner. I know cyclists use this route a lot. There we go, see? And after all, ladies and gents, I'm in a Morgan, so I'm a gentleman. Or am I? Because this does not want to behave like a gentleman's car. It is an absolute hooligan. You know, it's got better exhaust on it as well. That helps develop that thunder out there. It's not too much actually, it's just the right amount of loud. Yeah, you're going to wait there? Yeah, you're going to wait there. You're a very kind person. God, I tell you what, it gets up to 20 miles an hour quickly. Whew. But look at it. It's perfect weather for doing this. We've had no rain for a while. Don't know where that water come from earlier. Roads are dry, it's warm. We haven't been affected by the holiday season just yet. You know, there's not a huge amount of people on the road, so actually you get a bit of road free for a change. So you can enjoy the drive. And that's what these cars are about. We lose that nowadays. We lose I'm just going to go for a drive. you don't want to go into an electric car and just go for a drive because you don't feel anything. Whereas in a car like this, you feel absolutely everything. You know, you feel it through your hands on the steering wheel. You feel it through your bum. You feel it through your foot. You feel it through your face as the wind goes across it. Actually, this is quite nice. Actually, this has got quite a few wind deflectors across it, which is good. You've got sun visors that can double as that. You've also got these wind deflectors either side here. I don't know if you can see those. Also behind us is a wind deflector as well, which actually for a journey up and down the motorway would make a massive difference. So you look at all this traffic there. It's all going the other way, thank goodness. But this is a nice place to be. Yes, it's kind of loud back there. Goodness me, there's a lot of traffic. But I would rather be in this than that. Yeah. God, Jesus. Honestly, I've never had this feeling in a car like this before. It's in your gut, you know, it doesn't want you to behave. It wants you to push. Oh, oh, it sounds amazing. But when you come to be civilized and you go into the villages, the towns, yes, it's going to be a little bit loud, but you know what? Let's just drop the speed just down a little bit. That's a very nice thing about these cars. There's so much torque there. You know, I am very lucky. I do get to drive a huge amount of cars. But this has just blown me away. It really has. Almost speechless. So I have mentioned actually about the videos that we've done before. Have a look. See if there's anything there you like. If you're interested in this car, of course, then please get in touch. This is not a car for someone who just wants to pot around. This is a bit of a beast. I think you'd be doing the car itself a bit disservice if you're pottering around, because it does not want to do that. But yeah, have a look at some of our videos. Actually, I'm recording this on the day before Morgan's new car is released. Obviously, I still can't say too much about that, just in case I decide to release this tonight, which I'll try my best to do. I mean, this still is very much a traditional Morgan. It's you and the car, as I've already mentioned. With a lot of cars now, again, you do lose it. But even the latest Morgans, they're quirky. They're fun, you know, you don't get fun anymore. So I can see with Morgan's new car, there's going to be a huge amount of interest. See, that bump was nothing in this car, and I think in any other traditional Morgan, that would have been a bone shaker. It's a big lump, that one. There's a couple more coming up around this next corner as well. But I'm not afraid for this car to go over it. I know that it'll handle it. There you go, even he got a little bit scared to do them. They're quite big, look. Oh. But it's actually a really pleasant car to drive. And we're, you know, now we're not hammering it along. We are just driving down this road at a sensible speed, and it feels great. And I'll back up a little bit. I'm just enjoying myself. Look at, I mean, you might not be able to see the countryside, but I can see the countryside here, folks, and I could imagine driving this car up through, the Lake District would be fantastic. Dartmoor, actually Exmoor would be better, because there's just a national speed limit on Exmoor rather than Dartmoor. Whoa. So yes, like and subscribe if you don't mind. I'd really appreciate that. We also do a newsletter that goes out regularly, so if you go onto our website, check out all our cars, subscribe to our newsletter. It's actually me that writes it, it's not AI rubbish. That's why it may be infrequent, but at least it's a person on the other end. Pop down and see me, see some of the cars that we've got, test drive some of the cars we've got. They sell themselves when you sit in them, they really do. This looks just like a flat red Morgan, which is not a bad thing in itself, but it is very much a wolf in sheep's clothing. Again, there isn't another Morgan that I've driven actually that makes me as excited as this car. I would not get bored of driving this. Oh. I wonder if I could sell my house to get the car. No, she would kill me. But this is a car to consider if you're after something a little bit different, that will easily keep up with anything. I'm pretty confident. Helpful little buzzer there just to tell us that you're indicating. God, it's a brute. You can't help but turn heads in this car. It's not subtle. It really is not subtle. Well, thanks for joining me, folks. Again, if you like and subscribe, you'll be notified when we upload another video. Have a good one. Drive safe.